Good morning, my dear children. Hope you all are doing good. So, today let's see a new simple poem. Okay, entitled Waiting for Nothing, written by Frederick Douglass Harper. Okay, the theme of the poem is about self empowerment. Okay, before we get into the poem, let's see author introduction first. Frederick Douglass Harper, his lifetime is between 1818 to 1895. He is a social reformer, orator, and writer. He had written many books for children, especially for the teenagers. Okay, and he was the first African American who has been nominated for vice president. Okay, first African American vice president, and most of his writings are about anti-slavery. Okay, so when I say his writings are about anti-slavery, you may wonder what's the reason behind it, isn't it? Because he born as a slave. Okay, his lifetime began as a slave, and it is only in 1838 he escaped from his master. Okay, he escaped from his master and he himself become independent. Okay, nobody gave him freedom or nobody set him free. He himself escaped from his master and he became independent. As he had faced throughout his lifetime, he faced difficulties in that slavery life. This particular theme has been reflected in most of his writings. Okay, and some of his works are The Heroic Slave, My Bondage and My Freedom, The Church and Prejudice, Life and Times of Frederick Douglass, The North Star, and so on. Okay, so from the title itself you can understand or you will get an idea how he felt very bad about being a slave, or how difficult to be a slave. Okay, so with this introduction, let's get into the poem. Please take page number 109. Let's read the poem first. Okay, read this poem to know why self-empowerment and self-motivation are necessary to emerge successful in any walk of life. Please, 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 my friend, don't stand there at the starting blocks with an empty heart and worry on your mind, because no one yet has been carried to the finish line. Accomplishment is yours only if you put your head to it and your heart in it, the body will follow. Place your scope on the goal. Set your hands to the dust and kick with all your might, for victories will never come by standing around waiting to be carried, standing around waiting for nothing. Okay, so though it's a simple poem, it's a wonderful motivational poem. Okay, let's go stanza by stanza. See, the poet, he did not give advice. He, as a request, he conveyed his idea through this poem. He began the poem wonderfully by requesting the reader to listen to him, what he want to convey. Okay, please, 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 my friend, what he want to convey? Don't stand there at the starting blocks with an empty heart and worry on your mind. Okay, for any goal, before we begin, we will be in the starting point, isn't it? That's what he meant by starting blocks. Whatever our goal is, there will be a starting point, isn't it? So he insisting about that. If you are standing on that starting block with an empty heart and worried mind, you cannot you cannot look at the opportunities which you have in front of you. Okay, that is the advice given by him, or the suggestion. In other words, you can say that is the suggestion put forth by him, that don't stand there at the starting blocks with an empty heart and worry on your mind. Empty heart means in whatever the work we want to do, whatever thing we want to assign to do, first and foremost thing, we should have a plan regarding that. How we are going to reach to that goal. We should have some methods or plans to reach that goal. Okay. Empty heart means without any plan or without any preparation. Okay. So worry on your mind. Sometimes you might have faced any difficulties before you attempting that particular effort. But you should not feel bad about that or worrying about that. Instead, what you should do? You should prepare more well to achieve that success. Okay, instead of worrying and wasting time or feeling sorry for ourselves, what we have to do? If our attempt fail in that particular thing means, we have to think about another thing and we should find a better way to reach our goal. So never stand before a goal with an empty heart and a worried mind. Because, why he is insisting this? Because no one yet has been carried to the finish line. Which means, though here he had symbolizes as if you are standing on the track or running race no ondo nikkunna pole oru comparison he had given. Even then, what he mean is, in life, everyone have some destination to reach, isn't it? So how we will be standing on the track for a race or something, nobody will take us to the finishing line, isn't it? Nobody will take us to the finishing line. We have to do our own effort. We should put our own effort to reach that finishing line, isn't it? In the same way, in life also, if you have a goal, definitely we should have a goal. Otherwise, we are not human beings, isn't it? Everyone should definitely have some goal. Okay. So, if a person have a goal, what he should do? Instead of waiting someone to take us to that goal, we have to find out the opportunities by ourselves. Okay. Instead of putting the blame on our parents or elders or someone else, what we should do? We ourselves find out the opportunities to reach that finishing line successfully. Okay, that's what he want to convey in the first stanza. What? We should have a good plan, and whatever happen in between, we should not bother about it, or we should not feel bad about that. Instead, we have to fight very bravely, courageously until we reach our goal successfully. That is the idea given in the first stanza. Okay. Second one. Accomplishment is yours only if you put your head to it and your heart in it. The body will follow. Place your scope on the goal. Next, what he is saying. Accomplishment means the success in our life. Accomplishment is yours. അല്ലേ ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മള് ലൈഫിൽ വിൻ ചെയ്യാണെങ്കിലും ലൂസ് ചെയ്യാണെങ്കിലും it will only affect us, isn't it? So we are very sure that success only belong to us, isn't it? So if you put your head to it and your heart in it, definitely what will happen? The body will follow it, which means until you make any effort to success, you cannot reach that goal. That's what he meant by that. Our heart and mind should work together. If these two things work in a proper way, definitely what happened? The body will also follow it. The body means the success will also reach us. That's what he conveyed in the second stanza. Okay. Place your scope on the goal. Our scope will be, or our focus only should be on the goal which we set for us. Isn't it? Everyone set some destination, some goal or aim in our life. Isn't it? So we have to work together. Okay. Whatever our plus and minus, we need not bothered about that negative things. Instead, we have to make that negative into positive in a best way. Okay. Whatever, maybe sometimes we are not physically very strong enough to reach, do particular things, but it doesn't matter. If our heart and mind have the determination to do something, to achieve something, nobody can stop us. That's what he want to convey in the second stanza. Accomplishment is yours, so effort should also be yours. None others will come and take you to the destination. Okay. Look at the third stanza. Set your hands to the dust and kick with all your might. All your might means with all your strength. For victories will never come by standing around waiting to be carried, because no person in the history reached victory without pain. No pain, no gain. If we work hard, if we put our full strength to a particular thing, definitely success will come to us. Okay. The success never go to any person who is not doing any effort in his life. Okay. വെറുതെ കിടക്കുന്ന അല്ല സക്സസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. റോഡിൽ കിടക്കുന്ന ഒന്നും അല്ല നമുക്ക് ചെന്ന് വാരി എടുത്തോണ്ട് വരാൻ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ വെറുതെ കറങ്ങി നടക്കുന്നതല്ല. നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് വരുമ്പോ നമുക്ക് പിടിക്കാം എന്ന് നമുക്ക് ഇരിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. What we should do, unless we give our full effort to do something, we cannot achieve that success. That's what he want to convey in the third stanza. Standing around waiting for nothing, simply standing soon, someday or other I will get an opportunity, I am waiting for that opportunity. If you say like that, means that opportunity will never come to us, because opportunities, unless we make an effort, opportunities never come to us. We have to look around. We have to search around. Okay, to find out the suitable opportunity. Whatever it is, regarding education or whatever it is, for everything, the opportunities will be given to the person who work hard, who had the mind and heart to work hard to reach success. Only be benefited in the history. That's what he conveyed in the third stanza. Set your hands to the dust means you have to work hard. Work hard, not simply looking for the opportunity. You should work hard sincerely. Okay. And kick with all your strength, all your might means with all your energy. We know our potentialities very well, which others know, isn't it? നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ കഴിവ് എന്താണെന്ന് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നമുക്കറിയാം. നമ്മുടെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത്, നമ്മളിപ്പോ പഠിക്കുന്നത് തന്നെ ഒരു ദിവസം ഒരു ചാപ്റ്ററേ പഠിക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ എന്ന് മേ ബി അച്ഛനോ അമ്മയോ വിചാരിക്കാം. പക്ഷെ നമുക്കറിയാം നമുക്ക് അതിനേക്കാളും പൊട്ടൻഷ്യാലിറ്റി ഉണ്ടെന്ന്, അല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ who knows very well about us? Only we know very well about ourselves, isn't it? So you should never stop, or you never prevent or procrastination your action, delaying in action to do something, saying that no, I am not capable, or I am not strong enough to achieve this. ഇത് എന്നെ കൊണ്ട് ഇത് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയില്ല, എനിക്ക് അത്രയ്ക്കുള്ള ബലമൊന്നുമില്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് അത്രയ്ക്കുള്ള സ്റ്റാമിന ഇല്ല എന്ന് നമ്മൾ സ്വയം നമ്മളെ ഡീഗ്രേഡ് ചെയ്ത് പുറകോട്ട് പോവുകയാണെങ്കിൽ definitely what happen? Our life will also go back. But instead of that, even some physical problems we have, or sometimes some other tensions or worries you may have, but the person who is able to overcome all these worries and tensions, all these obstacles, those persons can succeed in their life. ആരാണോ തൻ്റെ ലൈഫിലുള്ള or നമ്മുടെ ലൈഫിൽ എല്ലാവരും ആരുടെ ലൈഫിലും എല്ലാ ബ്ലെസ്സിങ്സും ഗോഡ് ഒരുമിച്ച് തരത്തില്ല അല്ലേ. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് കുറച്ച് എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ഒരു പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ടീസ് ഉണ്ടാവും. ആർക്കാണോ അത് ഓവർകം ചെയ്ത് നെക്സ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റെപ്പിലോട്ട് പോവാൻ കഴിയുന്നത് അവരാണ് എപ്പോഴും സക്സസ്ഫുൾ പേഴ്സൺ ആയിട്ട് മറ്റുള്ളവരാള് കൊണ്ട് ഗ്ലോറിഫൈ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. The other people will glorify such kind of peoples. So if you want to be such a person, a great person who want to be glorified throughout the world, you have to work hard and you have to do that sincerely, wholeheartedly. മറ്റുള്ളവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഒരു കാര്യവും ചെയ്യരുത്. നമ്മുടെ സെൽഫ് സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ, for self empowerment and self satisfaction, we have to do everything. Whatever we are doing, we have to do with a complete interest. Then definitely you can taste the fruit of success. Okay, this is the simple message. Not a simple message, it's a great message, isn't it? Conveyed by the poet. Okay, so I think this is a act 1 during this time as you are writing your exams. So never set your goal in a low manner, considering that you don't have that potentiality to reach something great. ഒരിക്കലും നമ്മുടെ ഗോള് എന്നെ കൊണ്ട് ഇത്രേ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് നമ്മൾ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യരുത്. വി ഹാവ് ടു ഓൾവേസ് തിങ്ക് ഗ്രേറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മുടെ ഇത് നമ്മളെ കൊണ്ട് എത്ര കഴിയും നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കുന്നോ അതിനേക്കാളും ഒരു സ്റ്റെപ്പ് മുകളിലായിരിക്കും നമ്മുടെ എയിം ആയിരിക്കണം. ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെ എയിം വച്ചിട്ട് മാത്രം കാര്യമില്ല. വി ഹാവ് ടു കണ്ടിന്യൂസ്ലി വർക്ക് ഹാർഡ് ടു റീച്ച് ദാറ്റ് ഗോൾ. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മൾ എഫേർട്ട് ഇട്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ഗോഡ്സ് ഹാൻഡ് വിൽ ഓൾസോ കം ദെയർ ടു സപ്പോർട്ട് us and help us to achieve that success. No doubt at all. Okay, if you keep on trying and you are doing that wholeheartedly, not for the sake of the teacher or for the parents or for someone else, instead for the sake of the whole humanity, എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു നോബിൾ ഐഡിയക്ക് വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ ഒരു കാര്യം ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, അത് നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ഫുൾ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റോടെ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി we can feel or we can reach the success easily. Okay, so let's wind up this class. See you regarding the poetic device and all those things in the next video. Okay, all the best for your exam, dear. Thank you. See you in the next class.